I'm about to tell the world how long it takes to get my hair to look basically just like this again. Hey guys, it's Shelby Stevens. I am back for my first real vlog. We are starting up with some beauty stuff. So, I'll give it to myself. I'm having a good hair day, but I decided I'm gonna go ahead and show you my curly hair routine anyways. I know what you're thinking. You're crazy for ruining a good hair day, for taking a long time in the Hawaiian heat to put more heat on your hair to sweat, which I'm going to do that. I am going to sweat a lot in this video. I am sorry. Anyways, here is why I do these curls and I take so long to do my hair. I want something that I can brush out. So yes, today is a good hair day, but tomorrow I have to work. I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to toss and turn like I normally do. And then I'm gonna wake up and all of this is going to be a rat's nest. And because I have curly hair, I'm not gonna be able to, of course, brush through it. My fingers are gonna get stuck in my hair when I do this, and it's just gonna be miserable. So I started doing this curling routine back when I was in TV news, and because I have really thick hair, I'm able to just put dry shampoo in it one time and only wash it like once a week. I can brush through it every single day. They'll start curling back up again, and it'll just be really easy. So, I take just this little bitty piece, right? This little bitty part, and I put the rest up. As you can tell, I use both curling iron and straightener. This is just a Remington straightener, and then this is the Hot Shot Tools. It's the 1 1/4, I believe it is. You can do 1 1/2 too. And it broke on the top, so sorry. So what you're gonna do, take your straightener, and you're gonna straighten just the top right here, right? And then you're gonna take the curling iron, and I use it as a wand, so you can use a wand, and you're gonna pull away from yourself, or curl away from yourself. And you're going to start the curl about where you stop the straightener so you don't have double the heat on it. Alright. Then take my straightener again. Straighten the end. That part's really important for me because it just stays so curly at the bottom. It really changes the whole do when you straighten it out. So, I mean, you can do all of them just like that, or you can kind of speed through it and take your straightener and go through all of this layer, right? So, I'm using the video, like I'm looking at the video as my mirror, exposing myself to show you that I'm not using an actual camera, I'm using my phone. And keep on going. Okay. And then now I'm gonna do like a lot of people do. So you're gonna go out and then in, out, in. Make sure all of the curls near your face are all going out so they frame your face nicely. I didn't know that as a kid. I look back at pictures because I loved curling my hair. It just looks so funky. I also didn't brush my curls out. Did anybody else do that? You just didn't brush your curls out and then it just looked all weird. I just realized I'm not following my own directions and I'm doing this one out. The good thing about having thick hair though, you can mess up, nobody can see the bottom. Just make sure that the top is good. Gotta stop saying like. I would have these words that I would say on TV that are like your, I'm doing it again. I had these words when I was reporting that were my, what do they call them? The words I cling to when I didn't know what I was saying next. It's kind of like a You just say it to give yourself time. Mine were now, I'd say, now, blah, 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 blah. So I could think, during that now, I would just think. Okay, so I do this. I hold the curl on my hand sometimes if I have time. Or if it's like a really thick piece. And it keeps it curly. My dog is underneath me, just spread out. Super mad I'm not taking her on a walk. And so, if you have normal head of hair, unlike me, you could probably do, what, 3 of these layers? But because I have such thick hair, I do like 5 to 7 different sections. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do this all over again. I'm gonna fast forward this baby. I'm gonna finish up and then I'll show you how I do the last couple bits. Okay, do you guys remember when middle parts were called butt parts and we all had these side parts, and if you had a middle part, you were weird? Yeah, me neither. So, just gonna take my tweezers and make that butt part. I'm gonna take each section. They're just smaller sections than they were before. And I think I'm gonna have 3 different curls here. So I'm gonna start outward, because remember 3, we're gonna have 1 inward and then the last one out, because all of the ones near your face need to be out. I suggest a wand, one of those wider wands. It's like has the light pink. I don't know, you can get them at Walgreens. A lot of my friends have those and I've used them back in college. Shout out to Kelly Mexto for letting me use all of her stuff back in the day. And I loved it. I don't want to spend more money on new tools when this one works fine. And I've gotten so used, I thought this may be, you know, a trend and I was going to use this way I'm doing my hair, but for a couple months. So of course I didn't buy a new wand. And then of course, I mean, I just got used to it. And now this is easy for me. But if you want to start out doing this and not feeling like a fool and taking forever, I suggest a wand. I will link it down in my bio. How about that? Alright. Last major one. Not done yet though, guys. So close, but not done. Layer. I made a mistake and during quarantine cut my own curtain bangs. So, I have these 2 things. I just do them individually, and I just go really close to the scalp, right? Which I don't do on everything else because we already straightened it, remember? I don't recommend holding it as long as I do. Just, again, I've got coarse, thick hair, and I have to. It won't work if not. Burn myself. Alright, and then I just take a little bitty piece right here and straighten it out so it doesn't do that weird thing it was doing. Shake it out like Taylor Swift, and you're done. I hope you guys learned something from this video. I hope you don't get too angry with me that I take so long and I damage my hair so much, but I promise you it just works for me. Work with it. Feel your way around it. See what works for you. I hate seeing those videos that say it's for everybody. No, this works for me. Use a little bit of this, use the tools I've given you, and go out and find your perfect hairstyle.